We ain't thugging tonight, bro. This nigga J Thug, bro. Nah, I'm finna go. Y'all think he gonna have me go to another damn network? You don't do live? Then you got a whole bunch of other shit in the background. What you got in the background? You got old boy. Oh, look at you. You just wilding. You just wilding. This nigga. You supposed to get it right before we go live. We live and getting it right. For y'all that's already here, y'all gonna be. This might be y'all last episode seeing me on Live and On Point Network. My producers don't know how to get shit together. Man, we here, baby. Don't know how to get shit together. So we wearing multiple hats tonight. I'm chilling with that nigga on the trigger tonight, man. Nah, see, that's the problem. The problem your ass want to be chilling with the nigga on the trigger when you need to be over there doing your damn job. Oh no! I told you I was gonna host with you tonight, man. Yeah, but you told me you was gonna host with me tonight. You ain't tell me AJ shit gonna be fucked up. We ain't gonna have no intro music. We ain't gonna have your sponsors. We ain't gonna have none of that. I'm just gonna get on there and start talking with you. I don't run my show like no ghetto. We just going live. Just live, man. I mean, listen. We could have did it both for this ways. Conversation, man. I'm about to change my whole conversation. What's the conversation? It's too good for you to just throw my fucking show on. No, I mean people still gonna get it, man. People that's not got the work, man. J Dub. We probably need me live on YouTube. We live on YouTube. We live everywhere, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? Turn that shit down. I'm checking. God damn, y'all. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, J Dub? It's always you just fucking up tonight, bro. You just fucking up tonight. Listen, I was just trying to sit in, man. Sit in and do things wrong. Hey man, can't better tonight could have been our night where that BET plug was watching. And you done dropped the ball. I'll be honest, bro. People always be talking like that. I wouldn't even go to BET. Don't matter. They got a bigger budget than we got right now. So even if they really wanted to work with me, I probably wouldn't even fuck with them. Cap. I swear to God, bro. Cap. People used to always tell me that when I do comedy, like, bro, you don't want to go to Wild 'N Out? Like, no, why would I want? I don't even like Wild 'N Out. Why would I go somewhere where I don't even like? So you the fuck the bag. What bag? BT ain't got no bag. If they was paying you for a show, I'm pretty sure we won't be doing it for free. You'll be doing it for more than you're doing it now. And you gonna turn it down. That's what you telling me. You telling me, Jay Leary, I will turn down the bag from Wild 'N Out and from BET. Yes, I would definitely turn down the bag for Wild 'N Out. I'm not finna be one of them niggas in the background. Knowing that I don't have no other bag. I don't got no other shows lined up. If we that hot to a BET looking into us, let's that's keep not the going. Point. No, that's not the point. Nah, that's not the point. Dang, that's not the point. That's not the point. We don't got no other. Ain't nobody looking at us. We ain't getting no brands from YouTube. We ain't got no sponsorships from nowhere. Mm-hmm. And MTV and BET comes to offer you a bag. Mm-hmm. You telling me you gonna say, nah, I'd rather just work my regular day job until something come up. If nigga capping. If I nigga capping. You capping. I'm not even gonna let you answer. That's cap. Whatever you finna say is cap. I don't even watch BT. Period. That don't matter. Why would I say I'm gonna go there? No matter. It's millions of people who do watch it. Mm-hmm. It's millions of people who do watch it. And millions of people that's gonna get a check from it. Mm-mm. I would not go to BT, bro. Cap. I don't believe you. I said I wouldn't do business with BT, but I would not be doing no long-term business on no BT network. Fuck out of here. Man, welcome y'all. This nigga lying. We back for another intimate conversation with Jay Lyric. I am your boy Jay Lyric, man. Before we get started, I just want to let you know my intentions is never to intimidate or to insult, demean, or degrade. It's always to educate and conversate, you know. And I'm here with my brother who can't never get nothing right, can't never get shit together. Same year, same shit. So that all I can tell y'all, this might be my last episode on the network.
Man,
until I get my demands met. For one, start my show on time.
The show always on time.
It's not on time. It was at 8:00 last season. Then I pushed it back to 8:15 this season, which you have a whole flyer for that says 8:15. And then he turned on and be like, "Oh, nah, I thought you said 8:30. I ain't never say no 8:30."
Hey man, we can't bat 1,000, man. What we say?
God, we ain't batting.
Oh,
we not batting. We batting 0 right now. We haven't. I don't think we've been on time yet.
You wouldn't survive at BET Network because you don't know how to deal with black people, man.
I will survive because.
What you think gonna be at BET? You think you finna be?
Oh, my show gonna start on time. We gonna get there on time.
All right, you gonna get there on time. You think you finna be all? You see what the HBCU is going through, though. It's not gonna be all peachy. Now you say you give the white people, yes. The white people gonna have it a little more. You know, I ain't white. You know.
We stop blaming black people for being late. I'm black and I'm on time.
I ain't do that. I ain't come up with CP time.
So, but like I said last week, bro, we focusing on accountability.
Edo Nelson,
you're late.
No, I thought you said 8:30, but the flyer did say 8:15. So
yeah, like it's always said.
But nah, man, I'm with you, man.
You ain't with me, J Dub. Anyway, man. Like I said, it's another intimate conversation with Jay Lyric, man. I am Jay Lyric. Tonight's topic of discussion is men marry who's convenient. Men marry who's convenient. Edo, what's good, brother? Glad you're here with us. I'm glad the late delay didn't, stray you to go watch something else or do something else. So I appreciate you, Edo, because my producer cannot get it right. We're going to talk about him all night. Every time somebody says something, we're going to talk about how late you were.
I don't do that, man.
But before we get into the whole conversation of, men marry who's convenient, which is something that I always get my, I do my research, by research I mean Google and TikTok. That's my research. Those are my research platforms. I'm not even YouTube. I don't even look at YouTube for research. I look at YouTube for the aftermath of the
TikTok?
research.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? TikTok.
But I saw a video and a young lady mentioned how men marry the person that's in front of them when they're ready to get married. It was a weird comment, but we're gonna get into that.
Oh, did you have the video? I could have played it.
I do got a video, but you can't even play it. Yeah. Nah, it's unnecessary. We don't need to play the video. It's very, it's
because I want to see what she said in her entirety. I don't want to shortchange it.
You don't want to shortchange it? I'll send you her video. But before you even play the video, all right, I got a question, man. I was listening to the Breakfast Club. I love the Breakfast Club, man. That shit fire.
Are you serious?
I love the Breakfast Club, man. It's one of my favorite little shows in the morning. When I go to work, when I'm headed to work in the morning, Breakfast Club is on. That shit get me where I need to be. Okay. But they had a topic on there this morning, and I thought it was a cool topic. So I'm gonna ask everybody in the comment section, man. If you just answer the question, if you have an answer. The question was, is there a bad time to shoot your shot?
Ooh, what you mean? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of bad times to shoot your shot.
So they had Lala Anthony on the show, and she was like, technically, if she's interested, it's never a bad time to shoot your shot. Mm-hmm. I think that it's only 2 really bad times that I can think of that if you shoot your shot around this time, it probably won't go the way that you want it to go. Mm-hmm. There's only two instances where I feel that way. Mm-hmm. One of them is literally at the funeral of the significant other. Like if they just broke up, they boyfriend, they husband, wife, whatever.
But you never know, dog.
That's me personally, I don't think that's a good time to shoot your shot. Or a job interview. I don't think that's a good time to shoot your shot either. Other than those two, I believe you can shoot shot winning wherever, and it's fair game. Those are the only 2 instances where I feel like that might be a little tough. And I say the job interview.
Well, if you know the woman married too, though,
right? Like I said, so of course that would be at any other funeral. It's a go. Mm-hmm. but just not like they was married and their husband just died or their wife just died. That's probably not the best time though. Like, yo, I'm here for you.
It all depends on the situation, because sometimes you may not be in a situation to see a person again. Then you can't see them no more. You got to take the opportunity where it is.
No, that's still a bad time.
Not let you get like they. It depends on what you mean by shooting your shot. Though.
What you mean shooting your shot? You know what shooting your shot mean? You know what I'm trying to do?
You can shoot a.
Man, you know what I'm trying to do.
You can do a light choose. You know what I mean? You can shoot.
You know what I'm trying to do if I'm shooting my shot. You know what I mean, bro.
You keep contact with them, and then you know what I mean. Keep an eye on them.
Later. I'm talking about.
You talk about being aggressive in the moment.
Yeah, in a moment, right then, right there. I don't think that's a good time. I think that's the worst time.
It's a lot of time.
In a job. No,
do you like hollering at women in front of their kids?
Oh, depends on how old the kids are.
See, I think that's a bad time to shoot your shot in front of women kids, though.
I don't think it's a bad time. I think it's a weird time. Like it might not work like she with her kids, but it depends on how you stepping. Shit, you stepping, you know what I'm saying? You stepping correctly. That might not be a bad time. That might be a good time because she can't be rude now. You know what I'm saying? Now she can be, she could be a little more inviting in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't see that. It's never a bad time really to get your shot. You gotta take that opportunity.
Those two
in the moment.
Those 2 times are the bad times.
But now I've been seeing a lot of women being like, yo, I'm finna start shooting my shot. So a lot of women is getting thirsty out here.
They ain't thirsty. They just. What you mean?
Thirsty for a real nigga.
I like women. I like a woman that shoot a shot, bro. I'll shoot your shot at me. Let me know that you want me. I'm tired of doing all of them hunting and missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know. Like, okay, she like me, so now I'm good. I guarantee to at least get her. You know what I'm saying? Like. We tired. Shit, let us know. Let us know you like us too. That's what we on, man. That's the new age we in. And we like that. Be aggressive. I mean, be aggressive. Yeah. Let us know that you want to talk. So it ain't no confusion.
Yeah, I like that too. But most of these women they don't feel good unless they feel like, oh, you want them. They don't feel womanly if they chasing.
I just sent you the video of what the young lady said.
Of the white lady?
Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't wholeheartedly disagree in what she said. I mean, make sure y'all get a like, comment, share, and man, we're just getting started here tonight. I know we started late because my producer is an ass, That's all we can think. About to show you this video that sparked this whole conversation that men marry who's convenient. I don't think so. It'll say, I think if someone going through something like rehab or something drastic is a bad way to shoot a shot. But other than that, do you? Let's see that.
I cannot get it out of my mind. Men marry the woman in front of them at the time they are ready to get married. Let's talk about it. So I was scrolling through TikTok one day, as we all do, and I came across this photographer. She's obviously been at a lot of weddings, and she observed that the men were marrying the woman in front of them at the time that they were ready to get married, implying that wasn't necessarily that man's soulmate or that man's love of his life. It was just the girl he was dating at the time he was ready to get married and settle down. Like, when you decide, especially when a man decides that he is financially and emotionally ready for marriage and ready to settle down and ready to start a family, he takes a way different approach to dating. that part in his brain of like, oh, there's another girl out there, shuts off. Because now his focus is on marriage. It's not in finding the next best thing. Are y'all following? Like, do you agree? Do you disagree? I need to know.
That was interesting. Interesting, right? Interesting, right?
That's bullshit. Right. That's bullshit to me. And I'll tell you why I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit because what's a soulmate?
First off, it's bullshit because that don't make no sense. Of course, the men marry the person that they're with when they're ready to get married. Duh.
Well, what's a soulmate, bro?
I don't know.
See, that's why we gotta start breaking down some of these terms that they just been throwing on niggas for years. What is a soulmate?
So a soulmate is somebody who is, you know what I'm saying? That's unites y'all souls are, y'all become one, and this is your person, and this is whatever, all that other stuff they be talking about.
What's a soul?
Whatever.
No, it's like, come on, man. So she was saying like, yo, you marrying a person that you just like, that you with at the moment. Who I supposed to marry? A motherfucker that ain't came yet?
Right. That's
you want me to be spending 10 years or 50? What?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, when I saw the video, I was like, okay, I kind of get what she's trying to say, which is what I been saying, over the last few episodes. I always mentioning about, like relationships and that how monogamy isn't natural, and that because how people say, oh, I found my person, right? I found my person. But
people so full of drama.
But listen, bro. I found my person. And I found my person here in Jacksonville. I'm from Jacksonville. I never left Jacksonville. I never lived anywhere else but Jacksonville. Like, how do you know that that's even your person if it's billions of people? It's 50 states in itself. It's 50 states with multiple cities in all of them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never left Jacksonville, or you ain't never left the city that you living in. You know what I'm saying? And so to say that I found my person, and this is the only person for me type, how do you know that when you haven't even? That's like you eating fried chicken. You ate some fried chicken, right? Mm-hmm. And now I don't eat no other chicken. I don't want no other chicken. Like, all I want is fried chicken. Don't give me no other type of chicken. I don't want no goddamn hibachi style chicken. I don't want no barbecue chicken. I don't want no baked chicken. I don't want no chicken nuggets. I don't want no. All I want is this fried chicken, and that's the only chicken that I've ever ate. Mm-hmm. How do I know that I won't like the other chicken if I ain't even tried it? That's literally what people do when they haven't even experienced nothing. They haven't even explored nowhere. You're like, oh, this is my person. This is the person I'm spending the rest of my life with. Like, how do you know that when you only been here? You ain't even went to another city to live there. So you don't know you don't even know what it is to expect. So I feel like you just.
That's what I find confusing too. But I think you got to get to a point where you have to want something other than being in a relationship. You know what I mean? Because you got to, okay, I'm in my relationship, that's accomplished. But I think we be looking for something more sexual when we continue to look on. We don't necessarily want a relationship with another motherfucker.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because people look for different things within their relationship all the time. So it's not just a sexual aspect. It could be you with a partner who, that you feel like you may be an entrepreneur and they not. And you may feel like you want somebody who has the same type of entrepreneur mindset that you have. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna search for somebody like that. Or I'm a person, I like the gym. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I may be searching for somebody who I want somebody who like the gym as much as me, like to go to the gym as much as me. It ain't got nothing to do with how much sex I'm getting or how much sex I'm not, or me wanting more sex. It's the fact that, hey, I want somebody who I go to the gym with, or I'm an artist.
Think that's some new school shit, dog.
What, to want somebody that you're fucking compatible with?
Yes.
Is that's the problem? So that's the problem with our old generation.
Because you're not gonna find nobody you compatible with. You need to find somebody who's gonna handle their end of the deal. You gonna handle your end of the deal. If she don't like going to the gym, that's fine. If she don't like smoking weed or he don't like smoking weed, that's fine. I used to see plenty of couples like that.
And that is
back in the day, like, yo,
that is fine.
Weed,
that is fine. But like, it's all about preference. You know what I'm saying? It's all about preference at the end of the day. What do you want, and what do you feel is success in your relationship? You know what I'm saying? Success in everybody's relationship ain't the same. Mm-hmm. I can say, well, we good financially, we straight. We ain't got no problems financially. To me, that's successful. Mm-hmm. But we don't have no type of bond. We really don't have no type of fun together. It's just all our finances together. But that's the reason we got married. You know what I'm saying? For this reason. So to me, it's a success. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not a problem with we just want motherfuckers that you talking about being with somebody forever. You know what I'm saying? So they say. They talk about getting into a relationship, being with somebody forever. So if you're talking about being with somebody forever, you at least want to be with somebody who's an enjoy to be around, at least. Somebody who,
I don't think you're gonna like the same thing women like.
You ain't gotta like everything that they like. But you can have certain things that y'all do that's y'all bond. It's like, okay, why? Like I said, like from the beginning when we first started doing this shit, one of my favorite questions, especially when we have the female co-host on the show, is what am I getting out of the relationship? Right? As a man, what am I getting out of a relationship? So we want more. Like we want to be able to. You talking about being together? I don't think people understand like forever, bro. I've been here 30 plus years already, and I feel like I've been here for a long time. I ain't been here nowhere. You talking about being with somebody else and being with them as long as you've been alive. You don't think we need to have some shit in common? You don't think we need to enjoy some things? Like, hell, I like playing video games. You don't think at some point you may want to, hey, how are we gonna entertain ourselves? Because at some point, it ain't all the sex is gonna die. The sex is gonna die. So now you no longer have that physical connection because y'all neither one of you desire it anymore. Now what? Now what are you leaning on?
I don't know. That's why I always say people shouldn't be getting together unless they finna start a family and have some kids. All that just being
so that's what they leaning on, just them having a family and raising fucking kids.
Yeah,
that sounds like misery. Together. That sounds like misery.
Why?
We just together. We just gonna raise a kid. That's what we do. That's what we do for fun. Raise these fucking kids.
Yes.
Hell no. Hell no, J. That's coming from a nigga who don't got no kids.
People want too much out of life, bro.
We only got one.
But bro, once you gotta keep that in your mind from the time you start.
We only got one.
But they don't have no kids.
So we're not supposed to expect to have.
Don't have no kids. If you want your life to constantly be shifting and changing according to how you feel, don't have no children. Don't produce a life. Don't produce a lifestyle that affects other people. See, me most of the time I do the fuck I want. I got no kids.
Right.
Why? Because my decision only affects who?
You.
Me.
Right.
Now, it affects other people that say, you could be doing this, but you grown.
But we ain't even talking about you having kids. We talking about...
But I'm just saying.
We talking about the aspect of a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be in a relationship and y'all talk about y'all going to be doing that something long term, I think the only thing that's going to hold that bond together is the kid. Because y'all could be on the same... If y'all can't get on the same page about nothing else, y'all get on the same page about raising them kids.
If that's the case, there wouldn't be so many people out here that's not with their baby mama and baby daddy.
Because that's the problem. The kids is not important.
The kids are important.
No, it's not important enough for us to double team on them.
It's not important enough for us to
go to your own ring, I go to my own ring.
It's not important enough for us because we don't have to sacrifice our own happiness to be with you for the kids.
You got motherfuckers that got about 10, got about 3 baby daddies and still miserable. It ain't got nothing to do with the damn kids. You gonna be miserable regardless, obviously. So you might as well stay with a family.
That's silly.
So you rather be
that old school mentality of being miserable and just being your kid. That shit is ridiculous, and we're not.
But maybe your kids got a chance to not.
We're not doing it. How kids got a chance to not being miserable?
Because you
seeing 2 people that's together because of them. That's miserable in the fucking
y'all don't gotta be miserable. Y'all can change your attitude.
They're not even happy, bro. So
you can change your attitude.
But kids are smart. First off, they're a lot smarter than we were. First off, so they can recognize those type of things out the gate. They understand way more than we want to give them credit for. That's the problem. They watch and they see everything. So they're gonna see that, bro. I used to my first wife, right? My first wife. Her parents definitely stayed together because of her. Yeah, and I saw this with my own eyes in my teenage years. You feel me? I seen her father sleeping on the couch. I seen her. I seen them never embracing each other with no type of love. Never.
Nothing wrong with that, bro.
That is silly.
What's wrong with that?
That's silly.
What's wrong with that? Silly. People done got too emotional, bro.
What that got to do with emotion?
Now it's cool if we do embrace, but we still has nothing to do with emotion. Family. We're standing on business. That got nothing to do with emotion. I don't know how. Sometimes we standing on business.
I don't know. You don't have to stand on business. Was done between the hours of business. At some point, you got to show some type of compassion for me. At some point.
I'm pretty sure they do just because you don't see it.
I'm telling you.
I feel like that's up to the individual couple. You could, if you want to keep, you got to listen. Some people don't like affection.
True.
So some people like, yo, you stay over there. I'm cool. Everybody ain't mushy.
So what are you teaching?
So that works for them.
You teaching your kids to go out here and not be.
9 times out of 10, if you come from an emotionless daddy, you coming out of his nuts. That's how you gonna be probably at the end of the day anyway. That ain't got nothing to do with what they see. It's about DNA and genetics.
Nah, I mean,
you could try to show different, but I'm just saying. But if that's who truly, truly who your mom and your dad is. If my daddy was a crackhead,
that don't mean I'm gonna come out and be a crackhead.
That means you may be addicted to certain.
That don't mean nothing. No,
you might be a prone to addiction. That don't mean necessarily.
If I don't
be your addiction,
if I decide not to do whatever work necessary for me to break that, so I have choices.
And that's the same thing with the kids. They can decide to be loving, or they can look at what their parents did and be like, "Yo, I like what they did, or I'm just like them."
Listen, my brother, I told him I was gonna use this. He gave me something was debating on FaceTime a couple weeks ago, and we both had different views on what was debating about. So I'm right and you right. You know what I'm saying?
No. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a podcast, man. It's not about nobody being right, but we both. How we gonna do a show? We both saying the same thing. We just laying it all out.
You gotta say the same thing.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be right. I really don't give a damn at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, like, to me, it seems like at some point you got to get past the lovey-dovey shit. You got motherfuckers 50 years old talking, so I'm looking for love. For what? You 50.
Like I always say,
ain't no love.
But like I always say,
when you gonna figure that out?
I feel like it's preference. I feel like it's all about preference. You feel me? So if it all depends on what it is that you want. And I don't think people are honest about what it is that they want. That's why a lot of relationships be so. It be about so many different things because niggas not honest about what they want out of the relationship. You know what I mean? So I feel like if we're honest about what it is that we want, then it could be based. If I want love, then I want this compassion, I want this affection. Then that's what I'm gonna get. If it could be a business thing, like marriage was made for business, like that's what it was about. And we took Americans and the churches really took marriage and made it something other than what it was based on, which was business. You know what I'm saying? Marriage was really for feuding families, countries. Hey, I got a powerful country. This over here, they got a powerful country. We've been beefing. I got a son. They got a daughter. Let's put them together.
But you know what this statement that you wrote rang true at?
What?
Is I don't think people marry for convenience, but people will start relationship with people for convenience. Because a motherfucker ain't all that you want soon as you meet them. After a week or so, leave. Stop talking to a motherfucker then. Once you see that motherfucker ain't check, if you so serious about your list, once you see motherfucker don't check every single box,
right?
Bounce.
True.
But no, guess what we do? Oh, I'm gonna work with this part. Right. Or she got this part I like about her. This part ain't you. I ain't finna find no perfect bitch anyway. I'm finna be right here.
You upset about the same shit that you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's about. I think we settle. It's just what it is. You settle in general.
I don't think that settling in itself is like we are related to negative when we say settle. When people say settle, they always related to something negative.
And I'm tired of that word negative, bro.
Is it? What you mean tired of the word negative?
Because negative is now the definition of negative is anything I don't want to hear.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So even if you tell a motherfucker the truth and they don't want to hear it, it's negative.
We relate the word settle as something bad.
But I'm just tired of hearing that because you got people like, hey, that's negative. That's negative. Okay, motherfucker, you think motherfucker gonna create all positive, negative were created for a reason.
We don't think
to
that
counterbalance
all positive, but you don't always have to voice the negative.
You don't always gotta voice the positive, but they do that
because it's power in the tongue. Ain't that what you believe, Bible man?
No.
So why would you continuously?
Because if we voice the negative, then we can start doing something called prevention.
That don't make no sense.
The reason why we always getting blindsided and oh my God, Jesus, why me? Because we don't never want to hear about the negative.
Let's create a problem. It's power in the tongue. Let's create a problem so that we can
voice the negative, but this is what I'm saying. The negative is not the negative that they're talking about. The negative is just anything that they don't want to hear. True. It's not even that you're not even necessarily saying nothing negative. They just don't want to hear it.
They just don't want to hear it. They don't like it.
They don't like it.
So
I can see it. So when somebody just being negative, right? Hating. That's different. But I'm talking about now. The word it been used so broad is like, yo, even if what you're saying is something that we should look out for that might help prevent things to happen in the future, I don't want to hear right now because it's not making me feel good in the moment. That's what I mean. But go ahead.
I feel you. I feel it. I feel what you're saying. I feel that.
But what were you saying again?
What I was saying was, I don't know. You done fucked my whole thought up.
No, but you were saying negative emotions.
I ain't say shit about no goddamn negative emotions.
No, you said something about negative emotion.
I was saying that, but don't rewind it, nigga. I don't know what you said. It's fine. We'll get to it. If it's necessary, it'll pop back up.
But yeah, that's what I think it is, man. People get into relationships for convenience. I feel like, people could really move on at a certain point.
I don't disagree with that. I think that relationships are convenient. I think the purpose of relationships is convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same reason they got Instacart, the same reason they got DoorDash. The shit a little higher, but you gonna order it because why? You want to get your ass out of bed.
You know what people mean when they say soulmate?
What do they mean?
A perfect person.
I think they mean perfect
person for them.
Right.
Check all their boxes. Oh, she like business. She do stand up. Oh, she like every damn thing I like. No, you're not gonna find you, motherfucker.
No, I don't think that.
Motherfucker say she got an album called Love Forever. It's like, what the hell? Like, amazing.
Her album ain't J-Lynn too. That's crazy.
It's amazing.
No, I don't think that's what it means. I think that they just mean like you said, it's perfect for them. Like, they do check all their boxes, but not necessarily she does everything that I fucking like. Like, she just, like...
In my experience in relationships, because I've been in a long relationship before, I've been in a 8-year relationship before. People mold into you after being with them for a while anyway. You know what I mean? People mold, and if you influential, nobody stays the same forever. You know what I mean? So if you influential and you really about your business and say that, okay, my business is making $250,000 a year, there's no person that really love you that's going to sit around and be like, yo, I don't care about that. No, they're going to get involved with the J Lyric business at that point. You know what I mean? True. Because it's like, yo, this is what it is. So people mold into who you want them to be once you with them for a while, bro. So I feel like even if person like, yo, I don't do this, I don't do that, man, motherfuckers be doing all type of shit, co-signing cars, every damn thing. You know what I mean? For they people. So
I ain't co-signing no car.
Hey, but I done heard it. I heard it all. So
but they do.
So you know what I mean? I feel like you don't have to, that people is not going to be who you want them to be off the bat.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's going to take at least 5 years for y'all to start speaking the same language, speaking the same humor, laughing at the same things. You know what I mean? It takes time, bro. A relationship really takes a long time to be like, yo, and for y'all to start smelling the same.
That's why I think a lot of women in our. That's why I think the women in our community don't. A lot of them.
They don't want to take that time.
Right. That's why they
don't never experience that.
They don't. That's why they not married.
No, they can't get married because if the nigga ain't who they is in 9 months after, in a month after the baby come, 10 months, then I gotta go find a new nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not knowing that this man could have been everything you need him to be 4 years from now.
Yo, one of my best friends, she had sent me something today on Instagram, and it was about she posted something today, and I commented on it. It was about how people. She said it was like people don't fight for their friendships no more. Like they don't like for they just not this relationship, they friendship. They don't have no grace for them. Like it's like when their friends do something wrong, you know what I'm saying? They just cut them off.
Well, that's what everything, family and all. You know why it is? Cause motherfuckers think they got fake friends online and shit. They be like, man, I got 1,000 friends.
Hey, listen, I said the same thing.
Ain't got no friends.
I said the same thing to her, but I didn't say. I said they had nothing to do with friends. I said that's with everything. That's just with relationships too. Like it's not just with friendships.
People think they got more options than what
not even have. That. I don't even think people have more options. I think people just first off, people don't know how to give grace because people they never experienced it. You know what I'm saying? And they never had to do it. They used to being, it's like a cycle. People used to, hey, somebody doing something wrong. Because they might have a mindset like mine. Like it's billions of people in the world. There's billions of people in the world. I can find another friend. I can find another this. I can find another that. And I think, like you said, I think people do feel like they can find something else. I don't have to be graceful when you cross me when you know you shouldn't have crossed me. Like, I don't gotta forgive. I can forgive you, but I don't gotta still rock with you no more because I can go find another friend that can fill the position that you was doing as my friend. You know what I'm saying? And just across the board, like with relationships as well. You know, that's why a lot of the women in our community, they're not married because they say they want marriage, but they don't really want marriage because first off, we don't even understand marriage. We don't understand what it is that we want out of it. So we go into it just because either somebody else did it or we getting older. So it's time for us to settle down, you know. So we feel like that's what we should do. When in reality, we don't even understand the dynamics of a marriage and what that truly entails. Marriage is probably the hardest job you ever do. You know,
get some real married people on the show. I wanted to get to a point that you said about people and they feeling like they got options and stuff like that, what you're talking about. But I was thinking that's because of the social media too, the reason why people is not as forgiving to their friends because people have stuff to compare things to. I think social media opened up a lot because now we could look online and be like, yo,
her friend doing
this. Oh, I see him doing this with his dad. Oh, okay. So we know what a good dad look like. We know what a good friend look like. Or we know what a good partner look like now. You know what I mean? So people are looking at us
what we think a good friend or partner.
Well, not even what a good friend, a good partner, but there's just a lot of information out there. We looking at a lot of different things.
It's what we think they look like because they don't never in any relationship, bro. Any relationship. No matter what type of relationship it is, whether that be coach and player, student, teacher, job, any relationship, it's going to be negative shit. For instance, if you're working at your job and after a year, they offer you a promotion, right? 9 times out of 10, most people are going to post, they're going to brag about that promotion. Oh, I'm working at this company, they gave me this promotion, right? They're not going to post the mandatory weekends they had to work. They're not gonna post, you know what I'm saying, when they got rolled up for some shit. They're not gonna post that. So that's like saying, oh, this is a good job. We know it's a good job because they promote, but you didn't all the shit that she had to go through, or they had to go through before they got that promotion. They're not gonna show that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing within those relationships that we see and though that we see online, whether that be parenthood or just any relationship, we're like, oh, this is what a good father does, or this is what we all look like good fathers online. You know what I'm saying? Posting our kids, taking them to school, first day of school, drop them off on their birthday, we with them.
But if you ain't shit, it's more obvious though.
I mean, how, bro? How? But listen, when I tell you, I can do anything on social media. Anything. I could be anybody I want to be, and you gotta believe that shit. Unless you know me personally, and I'll be honest with you, not too many people know me personally. I have my own. I can do certain things on social media. My family think it's real. Because of the persona. So you never know what you can put anything on social media, bro. Anything. So you can look like the best dad in the world, like you always got your kids. In reality, the only time you have your kids is on the days that you take them pictures. You know what I'm saying? So we acting like, you know, social media is showing us these good examples of, this is how relationships should be. That's why all these women want. They see these men buying these women all these extravagant gifts and all that, but you don't understand. You don't know what she went through with him to get to that point in their relationship. Because I don't give a damn. I'm a man who loves to spoil his woman. I've always loved to spoil my woman, bro. It's nothing. I learned it from my stepdad. I go broke for my woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of love I have. I give her anything. But all that. I ain't gonna do that just cause. I ain't just gonna be like, oh, I love her. I'm gonna fuck it. Here you go. Nah, it don't work like that. She has to be giving me something. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel safe doing that. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way that these men are just gonna give that. You know what I mean? Like that shit is earned. You feel me? So I mean, saying, I could be wrong.
Nah, you on the point. You on point. I say, man, these relationships. You know, I think social media got us more out of. I think we put too much on the average person. Cause I be thinking like this. Even if I'm in a good relationship, say I'm in a good relationship for 5 years, and you with your partner, and you say, man, I don't even feel like being bothered this year. I just want to focus on me. I want to get on my grind. Motherfucker, that'll fuck up your relationship. And you might want to get back to your relationship the year after that. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But motherfucker, like, you were focused on me for 7 months or something. You know what I mean? Right. So I feel like we put too much pressure on people to where, like, yo, we want to just, like, force ourselves on people's lives. And, you know, I think we snatch away too much individuality in relationships, too. So I don't know, man. I mean, that's a good. I encourage people just to be together. I don't feel like you gotta like a motherfucker. I feel like a lot of those older couples, if you look at a lot of them stories, a lot of those motherfuckers used to be cheating.
I like the idea of companionship without commitment.
Ooh, you need somebody you can trust, and you need somebody that you're gonna be like, cause bro.
But you can
every day ain't gonna be a good day.
I would say you can have that, but honestly, at where I'm at right now in my life, I feel like it ain't too many people that I can trust. You know what I'm saying? It's really like a select few that I can, and
that's pretty much everybody.
All right, so if that's the case, then that's why companionship without the commitment could work. Cause I don't need to trust you I don't need to trust you.
Only thing about that, as you become older men, you need to be in a stable situation.
Why?
Because people come in your life with all type of bad karma and shit, and you be too old to find yourself in certain type of bullshit just because of the people you around. At a certain point in life, you want to be peaceful, stable. You don't want motherfuckers bringing drama around you. At a certain point, when you get to a certain age, bro, you're supposed to be controlling your environment. You're supposed to be a master of that shit. Yo, my kid, my woman. Okay, these are the people I'm dealing with. Boom, boom, boom. So many people. Probably at that point, you done lost. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you just chilling and you talk to a couple new people and you make sure your kids have and you moving like that. But when you just single, okay, man, you may pass away. You on top of a bitch that you don't even know if she slipped something in you, like Kevin Samuels, because you just moving about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody knows. You know what I mean? You around different people. Maybe the angel of death meant to come get her, and your ass was in the room with a bitch you met a week before.
You was in the way.
Yeah, the angel of death was coming for her, and you done caught the butt of her karma. All right, she messing with some nigga, you 45 years old, and you in that thing, you just finna smash a bitch. Now you gotta fight a young nigga. In certain situations, you shouldn't just be in at certain points.
But just because I say you can have the companionship without the commitment, don't necessarily mean that you around bad people.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna be around unstable motherfuckers too.
No, it's not. You can be around really good people. You just don't have to offer no commitment. It's not necessary.
But you got no commitment. People ain't loyal to you. So now you around people like you put yourself in a position like, yo, you and me. With everybody you meet as you getting older, you putting yourself in a position as you or me. So when it comes down to any situation, motherfucker like you or me, yeah, I just kind of know this motherfucker.
But why? Why does it have to be? Why we just can't be? Why you just can't be? I'm genuinely a good person. You know what I'm saying? So when I meet somebody, like whether that be male, female, whatever type of time we on, I'm never malicious. You know what I'm saying? So why we just can't be that way? You can still be that way and not mean no harm.
Because you playing a game that's a dolo game. People going out, they fighting, they protecting for their family. So you out there saying, yo, I'm just out here, I'm drifting. That's not everybody's game.
That's why you have to be honest, bro. And with honesty, you have to be honest with yourself too, not just other people. A lot of times people are honest with us. A lot of times people tell us, hey man, this is not what I'm on. This is not what I want. This what I'm on. You can rock with me this way, or I don't know to tell you.
But I'm saying you can still be a reserved person and move that way. But I would say as you get older, man, you want to come on now. To me, have you a woman, children, house, come home to the crib. You older, you know what I mean. Don't be sitting there talking, I'm moving. You know what I mean. I need a ride this week. All this crazy stuff, man. You want to be good to go. You gotta have 3 cars to make sure you don't need a ride. At that point, you done been on Earth 50 years. Make sure you got, know what I'm saying, what you need. Yeah. At that point.
I mean, in time, I feel like.
But you don't want to be out here just like, yo, I'm just free companion with any old motherfucker who come around who want to cuddle.
It's all about preference, bro. Like I said, it's all about preference. You gotta be honest about what it is that you want from.
But that may be, but you think about what you want now. You gotta think about long term.
When that change, like the video said, when a man wants, when his mindset changes, if he wants something different, then that's what he adjusts to. But we literally have.
We can't adjust. You can't be double minded like that.
Yes, you can. No, we only got one life. We don't have to. I don't have.
No, you can't be. No, you have to make a decision and go that way.
You don't have to be one way. You can change your direction. Yes, you can.
You cannot.
Yes, you can. You don't have to be one way.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
It ain't like right. You only got one life. You ain't like you got. All right, this time I'm gonna do this, and then next time, then I'm gonna do this. You can't do that shit, bro. You gotta. Shit change. We change life with life. That's why they creating all these. That's why we got. Eventually, cars not gonna run on gas. Why? Because of innovation. You know what I'm saying? So if the world continues to evolve and adapt, why do we as people feel like we have to stay one way? That's crazy. The world doesn't even operate like that. The world operates with constant evolution. So us as people are constantly evolving. We should be. And sometimes that means, and most of the time, if I'm in a relationship and I'm evolving and I have to remove myself from that relationship, that just means you get involved with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you need to work on. That's your personal growth that you need to work. When it's right, we're going to evolve together. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to worry about us ever feel like we falling apart, or us ever feeling like, you know, this is not what I want to do because I outgrew you. You only outgrow people that do not evolve with you.
But I just encourage all men to just build. And to build, you got to have that stability. And you want to start building your castle while you here. I think all this confusion, and I be trying to tell the young niggas this, it keeps everybody like this. We running around like this all day. I'm changing. I want this. You constantly changing up when you could just be going like this. Stacking, building with your people, getting better. Versus, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. By the time you slow down the race, you meeting in the middle now, and then you start building. You done burn all your energy round and round and round and round. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point, men, especially black men, I'm tired of going downtown seeing niggas sleeping on the damn, you know what I'm saying, ground. You've been on Earth 60 years. You couldn't put away $100 a year or nothing. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. This stuff, you gotta cut it out, dog. We gotta start making life seem like it's harder than what it is.
First off, he can't put away $100 a year because he's been on Earth for 60 years. Because probably a good third of that, a good quarter of that lifetime, he wasn't working.
Man, at a certain point in your life, you should say, man, let me buckle down and focus on me and retire me. Okay, I'm 40. Say I'm 40. No, say I'm 40 years old. I've been fucking up 40. I've been fucking up 20 plus years. Let me get on the right track. I'm finna put away $2,000 a year for my retirement. Or I'm finna buy a damn trailer, pay it off, and make sure I'm not on the damn street.
That's smart too. That's smart.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta stop all these games and start building all this. Oh man, I lost it all. You ain't had shit to lose. You gotta get the building, bro. Man. I think all this confusion, trying to run around and feel good, I think that's why we decreasing as the community, and we not coming up as other community because we too focused on feeling good. And fuck the woman that you with. Find you a woman, have some kids. I don't give a damn if that motherfucker look like Booger Bear, whatever, and start building. Especially as men, if these women want to run around and feel good their whole life, let them do that. But we can't be running around with them trying to feel good, and at the end of the race, all we got is a good feeling. You get 50 years old, dick don't work. You know what I mean? Dead. And you've been running around 50 years talking about free companionship. Motherfucker done use you up. And now...
On that note,
now motherfucker get what you did don't get hard looking at you crazy. Like, man, this companionship, man, I told you it was free. Yeah, I see why it's free.
On that note, man, we finna get up out of here for the evening. It was cool kicking it with my dog. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good conversation.
Yeah, we don't get to chop it up. At least on the camera too often. You know what I'm saying? No.
So, man, salute to John Logic, Rental Jr.
Yeah, man.
And we shifting right now, you know what I mean? Everything is not gonna be the same right now. We just, we getting over, getting y'all over to the new launch, man. We are not playing 2023, but we coming right. You know what I mean? Even though we still already got the I ain't gonna say we got the best quality in Duval. Man, we got some people in Duval really doing their thing. Salute to some people.
But we got some
people sending me links of people, and I see, okay, I'll be like, okay, podcast culture. I don't be knowing none of these people. You know what I'm saying?
Send me them links. I want to check some of them out too. I got the Homie Studios. I know they pretty solid. I fuck with them.
Who that?
It's called the Homie Studios.
That's what I'm talking about. I think that's what I'm thinking about. Homie.
Yeah.
That's the guy, the tall guy. That's a girl.
Nah, it's
a girl who got a podcast too. She doing her thing. I don't know her name.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to everybody in the city.
I think I did saw a guy named Homie.
Shout out to everybody in the city, man. That's kind of doing their thing. We here, like I said, man. Last episode, we here to spreading love, man. We leaning on love this year, so we wish everybody in the city that's doing their thing the best. We're gonna continue to do ours. Ours is already destined. We can't stop that. So
yeah, so we gonna do a relaunch and podcast. The game went a whole bunch of left, right. So.
And y'all know me, I just be on here talking shit, man. So I appreciate everybody always tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. As always, I'm gonna leave y'all with my final words of wisdom. And we ain't gonna keep it heavy tonight. We're gonna keep it very, very simple, bro. Very, very simple. You got one life, bro. Just live that. That's all. However you decide. Ain't nobody, can't nobody tell you how to do it. Parents can only so much. So, you got one life. Live it however you want to live it. Jada, we ain't coming with no music, so you ain't got to play no music. We just going to close the show.